If you don't know me from Nicholas Workman's channel, my name is John McKinley. Some of you that might be watching might have actually met me in real life if you're around Louisa. Yeah, I'm a friend of Nicholas Workman's. I've been on his channel before, back when he was able to access his channel. The reason why he's not been on it, the reason why really nobody's been on it, uh, it's not really any personal issue, but I'm not for sure if I could do the explanation for it justice. So I'm going to see if I can't do like an interview type of thing with him, and we'll see how that goes. Which, if it happens, we will figure some shit out about that. A money basketball, and it's flatter than a piece of fucking British cornbread. Okay. Anywho, I'm going to be doing some of the same type of stuff that he does, that he did on his channel. Maybe a little bit of horror here and there. I'm also probably going to be doing like a lot of blog style videos. Vlog. Which fucking ever, okay? I'm going to like do a lot of videos about like the kind of shit I do. So you're going to see me riding bikes, skateboarding, working on bikes, working on skateboards, walking around. I'm also going to be doing interviews with various people, should I get the chance to. No, I'm not going to be like one of these news type peoples. I mean, seriously, what's the point? As to like talking about drama and stuff, yeah, I see myself talking about a little bit of the drama going on in local my local community. I don't know how much I'll be talking about like the shit going on in the YouTube community though, cause it all gets kind of convoluted and twisted and shit over time. Not really what I'm going for. And I won't say shit about shit until I'm fairly certain that I know my facts. Cause if I don't wait until I'm fairly certain that I know my shit before I start talking about it, I'm either a yes man or a freaking devil's advocate at that point. Both of which kinds of people are extremely annoying, and I do not want to be that person. I will say this though. Maybe in your like comments or whatever, you could ask me for advice. I might try to answer it if I can. I don't know about that. We'd have to see about that one later on. A little bit about myself. I'm fairly well energetic. I mean, hell, I could have been recording sitting in a chair in my room right now, but no. I'm pretty much up to my ears in Riverbank right now. Don't know if you guys can all see that. Yeah, but I'm on the riverbank. In a small bit of woods. Not really nothing too big or fancy and shit. But, yeah, I'm fairly energetic. I'm a fairly fun-loving person. However, I'd also like to think I can be fairly well serious when I need to be. And not to like brag about myself or anything, but I'm actually pretty good in the old smarts department too. I mean, true, I think a bit differently than everyone else does, but that's about it. Of course, you will be seeing that in some of my videos. For one, now this will sound incredibly weird to some people, maybe not to everybody. But I don't like doing things the easy way. Or technically the right way. I'm one of these fellas, I've got to do things my own way. Why the fuck did I just start sounding like Popeye? No, literally. I just sounded like Popeye, the Sailor Man. It's like, sorry, Bluto. I just got to do things my own ways. Yeah. You'll probably be getting a lot of like the crazy impressions and shit in my channel. If you're into that, okay. If you're not into that, okay. I mean, I got lots of different content I'm planning on coming out with, so maybe you'll find something that's you. If not, hey, YouTube's like a vast continent of different shit. You'll be able to find something to your liking, I'm sure. A little bit more about me. I am a bit short-tempered, I will own up to that. And I can come off a bit like cold or callous or whatever. But as far as I can tell, I'm not really like racist or homophobic or nothing, so honestly, we're all humans, ain't we? For better or for worse, we're all humans. And before you get that whole for better or for worse thing twisted around, I'm saying that because I've seen some people doing some stupid shit. Just watch some of the try not to cringe or laugh or whatever shit on YouTube and you'll see what I'm talking about. But just because someone's a different race than I am, don't mean I'm gonna treat them differently than I do anyone else. The same with like LGBT community. If I see someone that's part of that community, I'ma just essentially be like, hey man, what's up? I'm not gonna treat them fucking differently or anything. Oh yeah. Something else I gotta own up to right now. I cuss like a motherfucking sailor. Like, I'm serious. I had a dude that was like a veteran telling me to tone it down. And if you don't know this dude, he's infamous for like cussing and stuff. Not just because he's a veteran. I get it, that's a bit of stereotyping, but he always was even before he joined. Yeah, if you wonder why I'm like looking down at the camera, it's because I'm kind of inclined right now. I'm going up a hill. You're also probably going to see me doing something called planking. That's essentially just target shooting. You're going to see me doing that with probably not a lot of real guns. I'm going to say this. This might sound a bit weird or strange or pathetic or whatever, but I've never actually fired a real gun in my life. Reason for that, never really lived in an area where you could. Therefore, I've never had a chance to. However, I have had the opportunity to handle a number of high-powered pellet guns. Yes, these can in fact be used for hunting. I've used them for that before. So, there we go. I've told you a little bit about what's going to be going on. Told you a little bit about me. And due to some of the stuff I've already mentioned, I can hear the people in the comments sharpening the pitchforks. Oh well, guess we can't help that, can we? Oh, by the way, my name is John, but you might hear me say it as it's spelled Jean sometimes. The J being a little bit silent. I get that from Jean Arc from the web series. The animation is Japanese style animation, based off of Japanese style animation. It's by, they've got like a whole website and everything called Rooster Teeth. But the main one that started it was a fella, may he rest in peace, by the name of Monty Oum. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Don't want to do his memory injustice by butchering up his name and shit. But it's a great series. Season 4 just ended. Oh my god, I loved it all. But that's where I get the kind of difference between John and Jean from. Well, guess that's all for now. Jean out.